Hello, in this video I will be doing an unboxing and review of another tempered glass screen protector for the iPhone XS Max from a company called Tozo. This includes 3 screen protectors as well as a guide to install them with. It was fairly cheap. The printing on this is so small I can't even read it, but it has all the common features that you would have on screen guards: oleophobia, 9H hardness, etc. and so forth. On the picture here I don't see any black tint around the border, which I've had on others I've had. And here's the one that I did a review on just recently. As you see, it has a black border, and the one that I used on my iPhone 10, the regular 10, also had that, which helps the edges look nicer when you have it installed, because often when you install a screen protector, the very edges don't adhere 100%, so you can kind of tell that there's something there. So having that black outline helps make everything invisible, and it doesn't obscure the screen at all because the screen is within that border. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. So let's open this up. Oops. Let me get this out of here. Oh, maybe I should have cut this open. And let's see what we have in the package here. 1-year warranty. Here are all of our screen guards. And here's the installation frame. Okay. This you put over your phone to help you align the screen devices. Okay, so if I had to guess, you have cleaning cloths in here. Here are the screen guards themselves. They're completely clear. There's no black border around them. So it'll be interesting to see how the edges look. This one is partially out of its container. Not that it's a big deal. Okay, so we have 3. And just 2 of these packages, so I don't know why there are only 2 of these. And here are the instructions, which are completely unreadable, but you can guess what it means from just looking at the animations. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes on. Here is my iPhone XS Max. The installation process is going to go something like this. Once you clean off your screen where it's immaculate, you put this frame guide on top. And then you drop it down. So let us see how that will go. And it's interesting, you have a raised top here and flat on the other. I don't know what is supposed to be the top and the bottom. There may as well not even be instructions on here. You can't even tell, that's so tiny. There are no written instructions otherwise. So I'm going to assume that you're going to do it from this way, with a raised part by the microphone. Because usually when I do install a screen guard, I'm lining it up by the mic. So what I would do is you're going to lean it up into the edge and like drop it down. Anyway, let's pop this thing off. So with all the way at the top, if I have this pushed towards the top, it looks like it's lined up properly with the speaker grill. It's pretty snug on either side when moving it. It's a little bit of movement, but it looks pretty good. So it looks like when you put it in, you're going to want to have it fairly snug against the top, drop it down towards the bottom, and then let it seal up. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to clean my phone off, pop that sucker in. I almost forgot to show you, this is what's in one of these paper packages. It is the alcohol wipes, a single microfiber cloth, and 2 stickers. What you do, so you're going to want to do stickers as the last process to get any errant bits of dust off the screen and make sure it's 100%. First, going to use one of the alcohol wipes, save the other. Wipe the whole screen down, dry it off with a cloth, finish it off with the stickers, putting it down, peeling it off, pulling it down, peeling it off. Do that over the whole screen. And then you will apply this, the highest part on the top of the phone. Hopefully you won't get any dust on the phone while you're attaching that. You'll want to wash your hands first, but you'll pop that down, then remove the backing on your screen guard here, and then lay it down. Hopefully you won't get any dust in there. And let's see how this works out. Okay, so once you have your screen cleaned to your satisfaction, you'll want to install the bracket. With the thicker side on top. Doing one more quick inspection. It's good enough. Looks pretty good. I'll take my screen protector out of the packaging here. And you'll pull back the sticker and the backing here. This is a little tricky because there's a backing sticker that covers the adhesive. And you want to make sure you pull that off. This thing doesn't want to quite come with it. Alright, now I got it. There you have it. It's installed. Pull your bracket off. Rub out the edges a little bit. And that's it. You have a perfectly aligned screen guard. Oh, I thought I'd give you a look at the phone with the screen protector installed now. That template made it very easy to line up. And as you see, it it's only just big enough to really cover the display area of your screen and really nothing more. And doing that without a guide is very, very difficult. So I have to give 2 thumbs up on the guide. It's not very hard to use, although it is possible to shift it slightly up or slightly down. This is actually my second attempt, because my first attempt at putting this guard on, I accidentally put the darn thing on backwards and then flipped it over, and it still went on fine, but I got a bit of dust under it, so I pulled it off. And my second attempt, the first attempt, I actually lined up very, very slightly better. If you see in the corner here, you can tell that the screen guard goes slightly lower than where the screen display is, but it's still great up top. First time I stuck it in, it was actually completely spot on, but this is totally fine though. And getting in alignment this close without a guide is no easy task. And here it is with the screen off. It's pretty good. Some very faint bits of dust managed to cling underneath the surface of the screen guard as I was putting it on. I mean, that's the most difficult part about installing these screen guards, is not getting any dust to get into it before you can put it on your screen. I mean, the only way to really reliably do that would be to install this in a clean room. So anyway, I mean, for the price, what this is, with that template, it has a good feel. It doesn't affect your any of the usability. You have your full force touch capability, not a problem. Screen looks good. It feels nice and soft with it. So yes, I do recommend this product. At only about $10–11, you get 3 of these, and you get that template, which makes for a much easier install. So yeah, anyway, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me. Although, on a side note, in some ways I do kind of like the ones that have the black border around it. The black border, keep in mind, goes outside of the display area. It doesn't actually cover any part of the display. But it makes for an even more invisible install and even better usability. But I mean, this other one is totally fine and definitely great value for the price. So there you have it. Anyway, I'll have a product link in my description. So thank you again for watching. See you in the next one. I almost forgot to add, here is how the iPhone XS Max looks with that new screen guard in it, the Tozo screen guard in a case. It is a little bit more apparent that there is a screen guard on it because it's not as wide as the other version I have, which goes a little bit wider. It has a black borders on it. This is a little bit narrower, just fitting the display area. And so it's a little bit more apparent that there is a screen guard there because you can see the edges more so. But regardless, it still looks and works great. And there you have it.